For years, the story was simple. Harry and Meghan were cast as the villains, blamed for destabilising the monarchy and shaking the very foundations of the royal family. The British tabloids ran relentless headlines, painting the couple as the root cause of royal turmoil, and the public was fed a narrative that seemed almost too convenient. Their decision to step back from royal duties was painted as an act of betrayal, a dramatic break from tradition. Every interview, especially their explosive sit-down with Oprah, was framed as a direct attack on the institution, fueling outrage and speculation across the globe. But beneath the surface, this narrative served as a smokescreen, cleverly hiding the real crisis brewing within the House of Windsor. The tension and unease among the royal family members were not caused by Harry and Meghan, but by issues that had been festering for years. The Sussexes didn't create the rot. They simply exposed it by choosing to leave. Their departure shone a harsh light on the cracks in the royal facade, forcing the world to see what had long been ignored. The relentless focus on Harry and Meghan conveniently deflected attention from the monarchy's deeper, structural issues. An ageing workforce, struggling to keep up with modern expectations, a slimmed-down model that left fewer royals to carry the burden, and growing questions about the institution's relevance in a changing world. Now, with the Sussexes gone, and largely silent, the problems that were once blamed on them have only grown more obvious. The controversies and scandals continue, but Harry and Meghan are no longer there to serve as convenient scapegoats. The monarchy has weathered bigger storms in its long history, but Harry's absence has left a noticeable vacuum. He was the popular spare, the soldier prince who connected with the public in ways few others could. His warmth and relatability brought a human touch to the royal brand. The firm relies on public appearances and the spectacle of unity, and losing two high-profile royals has exposed just how fragile and stretched the system really is. The crowds are thinner, the balcony less crowded, and the sense of stability more precarious than ever. The era of scapegoating is over, not because the media has changed its tune, but because the reality of the monarchy's challenges can no longer be ignored or spun away. The headlines now reflect a more sobering truth. With King Charles and the Princess of Wales both facing serious health crises, the spotlight has shifted dramatically. The royal family is visibly diminished, and the pressure on the remaining members has never been greater. The British public is now openly questioning whether the remaining royals are truly up to the task of leading the monarchy into the future. Doubts and uncertainty hang in the air as people wonder what comes next. The real crisis isn't unfolding in sunny California. It's happening right here, in the shadow of Windsor Castle, where tradition and uncertainty now walk hand in hand. The monarchy's biggest problem was never Harry's departure. It's the outdated system he left behind. The institution is struggling to adapt, caught between the weight of history and the demands of a modern society. The fairy tale has crumbled, and the truth is finally unavoidable. The world is watching, and the monarchy's next chapter is being written, not by scandal, but by the reality of its own fragility. The media that once vilified Harry now wonders if he should return. Suddenly, he's needed back to save the monarchy. But this isn't about reconciliation. It's about plugging gaps in the royal rota. For years, Harry was painted as a traitor, his every move twisted, his family hounded. Now the same press wants him back, not as a person, but as royal content. The hypocrisy is staggering. After years of abuse, they expect him to return to the environment that broke him. The media's call is self-serving, not compassionate. They want drama, not healing. Asking Harry to return ignores the reasons he left: mental health, family safety, and a toxic press. It's a fantasy that serves only those who created the hostile environment. Harry's well-being, not the monarchy's convenience, should come first. The monarchy now relies on a handful of aging royals. King Charles, despite illness, and Princess Anne, indefatigable as ever, carry the load. Edward, Sophie, and Queen Camilla have stepped up, but all are over 60. This is not sustainable. The institution is running on the fumes of an older generation's sense of duty. The absence of younger royals, especially Harry and the Princess of Wales, has left the ranks dangerously thin. The old guard is holding the line, but they can't do it forever. The crisis is not just about numbers, it's about the monarchy's ability to modernize and survive. As the old guard works, the spotlight turns to Prince William. He's prioritized his family during crisis, but his absences are drawing criticism. The public expects more from the future king, especially as his father works through illness. William's light schedule feeds a narrative of reluctance. Does he want the crown, but not the grind? With Harry gone and Catherine sidelined, the burden is his alone. The monarchy's slimmed-down model depends on his work ethic and visibility. Sympathy for his family is real, but so is the demand for duty. The public wants a leader, not a part-time prince. If William can't step up now, what happens when he's king? The monarchy's future rests on his shoulders, and the nation is watching. The reality check is here, and the stakes are higher than ever. Public sentiment has shifted. Deference is fading, replaced by blunt questions. The once unshakable reverence for the royal family is now being questioned by the very people who once held them in high esteem. Online, people ask, "Where is William?" The digital age has given everyone a voice, and they are using it to demand answers. Why is Anne, at 73, working more than the 42-year-old heir? This question echoes through the halls of social media and beyond, as people wonder about the future of the monarchy. Sympathy for the Princess of Wales is real, but so is frustration at William's limited presence. The public's patience is wearing thin, and they are looking for more than just ceremonial appearances. The public expects visible service in exchange for royal privilege. They want to see their royals actively engaging with the issues that matter to them. When that service falters, so does support. The monarchy's relevance is being questioned, and the public's loyalty is not guaranteed. Social media amplifies these comparisons, cutting through palace PR. The carefully crafted image of the royals is being dissected and debated in real time. The palace's secrecy around Catherine's health fueled speculation and eroded trust. Transparency is demanded, and the lack of it only adds to the growing skepticism. Carefully staged appearances aren't enough. People want substance, not photo ops. The public is looking for genuine engagement and meaningful contributions. Out of sight, out of mind, says one Brit. Charles and Anne get it. But do the younger royals? The older generation seems to understand the importance of visibility and duty. The verdict is clear. Duty is non-negotiable. The public's expectations are high, and the royals must rise to meet them. Sympathy has a shelf life. The demand for work is permanent. The public's patience is not infinite, and they are looking for action. The monarchy's contract with the public is being renegotiated in real time. The future of the royal family depends on their ability to adapt and respond to the public's needs. The pressure is on, and the public is keeping score. Every move is scrutinized, and the royals must prove their worth to maintain their place in the hearts of the people. Even as focus shifts to William, the media clings to Harry as its scapegoat. If the monarchy struggles, blame Harry's absence. This narrative avoids confronting the institution's flaws by blaming the one who left. It's easier to create a villain than face systemic failure. Harry's years of service and reasons for leaving are ignored. The media keeps the feud alive to distract from deeper issues. But the public is growing weary. Blaming Harry looks more like a magic trick than real analysis. The real problem isn't in California, it's in the palace. To understand the crisis, you must understand why Harry left. It wasn't for luxury, it was survival. He saw history repeating, his wife hounded, the institution unwilling to protect. Staying meant risking tragedy. Leaving was about saving his family. His departure was a desperate act of self-preservation, not betrayal. The narrative that he hurt his family by leaving ignores the damage already done. He broke the cycle, choosing his family's well-being over tradition. Calls for his return ignore the reasons he fled. Harry's escape was a declaration of independence from a system he found untenable. He chose a different kind of duty to his wife and children. Harry's exit didn't cause the monarchy's problems, but it made them impossible to ignore. His departure was like pulling a thread from a delicate tapestry, revealing the frayed edges beneath the surface. His absence exposed a critical lack of personnel and star power. The once vibrant and bustling royal family now appears diminished, struggling to maintain its former glory. The firm is understaffed, the old guard can't carry the load forever, and William stands alone. The weight of tradition and expectation rests heavily on his shoulders, as he navigates a future without his brother by his side. Harry's success outside the monarchy undermines the idea that royal life is the only path to relevance. His ventures in the US have shown that there is life beyond the palace walls, challenging the notion of royal duty as the ultimate calling. The media's scapegoating is a tacit admission of the void he left. Their relentless focus on Harry highlights the gap in the royal narrative, a story now missing a key character. The real crisis is about relevance, work ethic, and a structure unfit for the modern world. The monarchy must evolve or risk becoming a relic of the past, overshadowed by the pace of contemporary life. No amount of blame can fix what's broken at the palace's core. The institution must look inward, addressing its own shortcomings and adapting to survive. The empty throne isn't about one prince's departure, it's about an institution's uncertain future. The monarchy stands at a crossroads, its path forward unclear. The monarchy's reckoning is here, and the world is watching. As global attention remains fixed on the royal family, their every move is scrutinized, their every decision weighed. The question isn't whether Harry will return, it's whether the monarchy can survive without him. The future of the royal family hangs in the balance as they face the challenge of redefining their role in a rapidly changing world.
To all my amazing and curious Sussex family, thank you all for watching our videos, and do not forget to subscribe, like, and put a comment. Bye bye. See you in our next episode. Bye.